you want to grab my hand there?
Yeah, okay.
It's really slippy. Come on. Yeah. So we just had a look at the, I'm pretty sure that was a Type 24 pillbox. But back here, and I mean these are it's so jungly here, look. Back here somewhere is a smaller pillbox, but it's so well hidden I might miss it. Dad did point it out to me. He pointed it out to me on the way, but it's so much more overgrown, it's like a jungle. It's so easy to miss. So we're going to check this one out, and then maybe, I think it's a bit too small to camp, but we'll camp in the other one. I think it might be up here. Ah, here we go, look. It's the sort of concrete block. See, the canal narrows just down here, it gets really narrow, and so we might be thinking that is a point where the bridge might have been, because there's these big concrete bollards here. You can see that. So there's the big concrete box, and we're up on a raised bit, there's the path there. So this is where the canal narrows, just in here. And yeah, we reckon there's a bridge over the other side. Oh, there you go, so it's in there. How well concealed is that? This thing has not, I don't think even members of the public have been in this one. Wow. You guys see that in there? It's the concrete base. It's an absolute jungle. There's trees all over this one. It's so well concealed. Plants growing out of it, little ivy everywhere. Turn this on. Yeah, this one has the rebar. The rebar and the corrugated iron bit. What did I say?
That's dinner.
Can't blame them, can you?
But what wood are they eating?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at that spider. This reminds me of my bunker, Dad, where we had all these big spiders. Do you remember? So they've got corrugated iron on the roof, and they've concreted on top of that.
That's what we got out well at home. I think it's just future reinforcement put up by somebody by the colour of that.
It looks more modern, doesn't it?
Maybe it's been renovated.
Maybe it's collapsing.
Bacon, that's what it'd be.
Yeah, it is.
How many gun emplacements? 1, 2, 3,
6, I think. 3 on each side. 3, 6. No, more than that, 'cause there's some at the back.
8. They've got everything covered, haven't they? Yeah, I think it's 8.
Wow. I mean, the scope of view is not much, is it?
No,
To try and
shoot somebody.
But they'd have to be point blank in front of you.
Well, I don't think that undergrowth was there 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago.
It'd have been straight shooting, clear shot of the canal. But they've even got ones to cover your entrance as well, so when you come in, and you come in here, look, they've got rebar up here to support.
Well, it's not new.
It's supporting the roof. No, I reckon, I don't know.
It's more modern, surely. Would they have rebar there?
They've had wood here, so maybe a bit of wood came out there from the looks of it. I think they used all sorts to throw them together. But this one is almost derelict. Oh, look at that little sump hole.
Is that a grenade hole?
No, I reckon that's a soak away. Soak away there.
Yeah, because these people lived in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
And again, is that what this is for? So if a grenade comes in here, you dodge around the corner?
No, so these are for ricochet walls. Right. These are built for bullet ricochets. So that they don't, otherwise it goes straight through, it's going to hit the guys on the other side. Yeah. So it keeps men alive, these are for ricochets. And I'll talk about those in a bit. But yeah, who knows, I mean, look, that's an old nail there. Yeah.
So that one could be used again on one of our pallet cabins.
Yeah, I wonder what they use those for, hanging things on.
But you can see how far they can go with the angle of the gun. It's a wide angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a real small hole. Do they see anybody? I don't know if they see anybody.
It's mad, isn't it? So these bricks, by the way, it's not all made of brick when you see it like this. These were like a template. So these formed a shell, and then they infilled the
with
brick
concrete.
on the outside with concrete.
I see.
So if you knocked these bricks out, it would be solid concrete as well.
So it's like
Because brick's quite weak, it's going to smash, you know. Whereas this solid concrete, like this lintel here.
It's like cavity wall with no
Yes, a cavity.
insulation.
That's it. With straight up concrete. I mean, look how thick this is. We're looking at
2 feet, over 2 feet,
2
30
feet.
inches. No, that could be 3 feet.
These weren't for the tanks. These
Yeah.
were for the bulletproof ones, they're called. But you get the ones that were like anti-tank, which are double this thickness.
They're sort of galvanised, are they?
Looks
So
a bit
there
like,
must be
yeah.
a flap that they put up. It was concrete, but I'm assuming when they slept in there, they're going to get frozen, aren't they, with cold air going in?
Stop the draft.
So stop the draft going in. You know, was that for closing up? I don't know. Somebody out there tell us. Is that what
It's
those
quite a
flaps
simple
are for?
hinge system, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
literally a flap.
Anybody's coming, your barrel hits this, bosh, bosh, out, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, what would that... to be honest, I didn't...
No, they
When I
are.
was
I'll tell you
researching these,
why
I
I think
didn't
they're
think-
original, okay? This is an antiques person to me. That's a square-ended nut. There, a bit like me, another square-ended nut. But that's a sign of an old one. It's not like hexagonal or anything.
yeah.
And also, it's not like a Phillips or PK, it's a straight cut.
Yeah.
So that's old. So I think that might actually be an original gun flap.
1940s, probably.
Either it got attacked by the enemy and got shot through and he's dead, or the guy in there shot it when it was closed and he's still dead.
No, it's interesting. I don't think these flaps are on all of these, you know. Let's have a look. It's like that's what I mean. It's like some sort of ruin.
It is like a Rambo thing. Rambo's going to come in a minute. Should have bought a bow and arrow. Should have bought some dynamite.
I think this might be a Type 24 as well, similar as the other one from the shape. We can't really get on the roof of this one, and the other one you can see the shape, and you can get on the roof. But this one, yeah, I think it's a Type 24 where it's like an elongated, stretched out hexagon.
It's just like bushcraft stuff, guys. You can tie knots in
Clematis.
this. Or not. Or not. Yeah, but look, I mean, it's long, isn't it? That line. Right, this one's right opposite what I would consider the bridge
Yeah.
that was across there. Because it's all brickwork on the other side where it's been narrowed down. The canal seems to be narrow.
Very cool pillbox, that one.
And then they put these bollards here, which one assumes might be over the other side as well. So why would they want to go to all that work? What is either over that way or over that way that was of strategic importance?
That was very intellectual, Dad.
I know, but also I want to know, where the hell did they get the crane to lift this thing? Down the canal towpath?
Right, so that's the other one. So just as you're walking past the canal,
You
bang
thought, really
bang.
Go, what's up there?
Yeah, that one's got a much clearer view.
So
It's higher, it's actually higher up on the canal than the other one.
you can see also where, and it's the same for us attacking the German or any enemy's pillboxes, you've got to get in low because I can see they can barely get their gun down this way.
You have to
So
crawl up to
if you want
them.
to get hand grenade, you'd have to crawl down low and then lob the grenade in.
Or get the entrance, yeah.
Or go around the entrance, yeah.
But that's a really good one. This is definitely a higher one, built higher. Well, folks, welcome back to TA Outdoors, and sticking with a bit of the World War II theme, as it is pretty much Remembrance Day as this video is uploaded. We are wearing our poppies today, and we are doing something very different to what we normally do. Well, we're here by a World War II pillbox. I'm going to talk about them a bit more in a minute, but I'm going to be doing a night either on it or in it. Not sure yet because I've got to explore in there. Dad's just here. We're going to do a cook up as well, but Dad's not going to stay. You've got back to do some editing, haven't you?
I'm going to do some editing, yeah.
But this is a real good bit of British history that's here. There's loads in the south of England, all over England, but there's loads down here where we are in the south of England. And yeah, this is something different, but we hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to go exploring. We're going to look into a bit of a history of it. And like I say, we're going to do a cook up. I've got some Spanish MREs. Got no idea what's in them because I can't really read the language on it, but it's going to be interesting. Hopefully they're in date. So the modern concrete pillbox originated, well, they say on the Western Front in Germany in 1916. But I don't think that these ones are 1916s. I think these are 40s. I reckon this is Second World War. Definitely.
Yeah.
Just judging by some of the material as well that we saw on the inside, and when I read up about it, there was about 25,000 built.
Wow.
For the Second World War, yeah, and now there's only 6,500 left.
Oh, really?
I say only. That's a lot, but that's a big drop. So they don't see them as part of historic interest.
Yes,
so they can destroy
them.
them.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an argument as to why they're called a pillbox. Now, I was always taught, probably by you, Dad, it was to do with that hexagonal shape being similar to a medicine pillbox, traditional pillbox.
Victorian or something like
well,
that, yeah.
There is another point, which is that actually they are taken after the word pillar box, which is actually a letterbox, a traditional,
Yes,
the
that's
Red
true.
Royal Mail type
Yeah,
letterboxes, which is a pillar with a slit in it for the letter to go in, and that's very similar to this as well.
Could be, yeah, could
so
be that.
it could
Somebody
be,
tell us. Somebody
it
tell
could
us.
be taken from both, but I'm going with pillbox because you told me, and that's
Must
that's
be
what
the
I'm going
truth.
with. It's
It
got to be
must
the
be.
truth. You're in the SAS one.
It was, yes, right, yeah.
The ones we are at here, although I mean they feel big to me looking at them, but there are bigger ones out there. I personally think this is a Type 24. There's different types. Some were much larger, which gave you a bit more space inside, and they could also accommodate anti-tank guns on the top, such as the Ordnance QF 2-pounder. I think it's the Type 28 pillboxes that could accommodate the bigger anti-tank guns. Interestingly, and I'm going to show you a diagram in a minute, it's a pretty crude diagram of my drawing, but inside there is a Y or a T-shape concrete support, and this is used primarily as an anti-ricochet wall to stop the bullets bouncing off the walls inside and protecting the blokes behind. Otherwise, you know, a bullet or something comes in, maybe even a grenade,
pings around,
then the shrapnel's going to go bang, and it's going to obviously hurt most people inside. Whereas if they've got these anti-ricochet walls in, the grenade might, or the bullets might only damage the one area.
One person.
So it's
Just
quite
take
well
one
thought
person,
through.
yeah.
But at the same time, they're a structural support for the actual roof of the building as well, to keep it, because
Hold
they've
it
got
up,
heavy
yeah.
guns on top.
These got to be all the original hooks by the rust, and you know they're in there.
They're bent over.
They're bent up. It's probably for hanging. I'm guessing netting over, camouflage netting. I don't know, but there's quite a few that are left around.
More. I just saw another one down there somewhere. There's another one down there, but they're dotting around. And yeah, these were used for attaching camouflage netting to go all the way over the top, so that from the air, the German bombers and things wouldn't be able to see them, and from the ground it makes them so much more concealed. Because if you think about it, this concrete would have been much whiter back then. It would have been, the colour would be really bright. So they probably, it's not moss like this now, it would have been totally different, so they'd have had to camouflage the inside.
I'm assuming this slope, whatever it is, 45 degrees, just at any impact there, ping, it's going up.
Yes. I'm going with a Type 24. I'll show you why. If you look, you've got sort of the front there, you've got short angle, and then a much more elongated kind of extended back one. So I don't know, I've got a feeling it's that. How big do you reckon it would be, this sort of area up here? Like 15 meters, 10 meters probably, actually.
10 at least, I'd say.
At least 10 meters, 10 meters across. But it's weird because there's so much space up here, but so little space inside because it's so thick.
Yeah, because you've got those supports.
The concrete, yeah. We're going to take a look inside this one, and then we'll get some food on. So this is the MRE that I have from MRE Mountain. I'll put a link in the description. This is a Spanish MRE, and it's... Did you say it was a lunchtime one, Dad?
Yeah, things got lunch written on it, yeah.
Does it say lunch? Oh yeah, look, lunch.
L-U-N-C-H,
There you
Spanish
go.
for lunch.
Individual combat ration. Expires, let's just double check there. 2023, October. España. There we go, folks. This is what we're eating.
Oh my God.
Jeez, we've put the gas on, folks, and these spiders are just dropping down.
And you're the one asleep in there.
Oh man.
Happy
Yeah.
days.
Alright, shine up. Let's have a look what else we got.
Because he's under the boots at the moment.
Oh man, there's loads of babies coming down, look. Hundreds of little baby spiders coming down from the heat.
Oh,
Yeah. That's quite well packaged. There we go. Some instructions there about combustible foods coming out the other end. Combustible. Oh man. We didn't anticipate this. Here we go.
He dropped. He's going.
Oh jeez. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's the way it is.
Okay, so what we got? We got soap. What's sopa, Dad? Do we eat it or wash with it?
It slides down well.
Right, we've got
Soup,
sopa.
soup, powdered soup.
And we've got tin food here.
Powdered soup, sardines.
Yes, sardines, that's the classic.
Sardines. And sopa.
Fueras amadas. Amadas?
Tomatoes, maybe.
Do you reckon? Tin tomatoes?
Yeah, tin tomatoes.
Wow, it actually, oh, there you go.
With no tin opener.
Cocktail, fruit cocktail.
Oh, there you go.
This one doesn't actually say.
I found a nest, an absolute nest of giant moths.
This one doesn't say what it is. Albondigas congisantes. Oh dab, why didn't we learn Spanish? Another tin, look, what's that? Pate. Right, I know that word.
Yeah. I've got a roll if you want to put the roll on the pate, or we can use the
Okay.
roll to kill the spiders.
Yeah, vitamin C, I'm guessing that's a drink.
Orange juice powder.
Yeah, L-vitamin. Look at that.
out,
Yeah,
yeah.
cream, milk,
and sugar.
water purification tablets I'm going for.
And it's-
Agua, de agua. That's water.
Anything to kill spiders.
No. What's that? Composition fabrico. Oh, inflammable.
Oh, that's nice to have it near the gas cooker.
Paramanos. Disinfectant white.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh look, you get.
You got lift off here with the old cooker.
Yeah, let's turn it off. Turn it down.
Lift off with the spiders as well.
Matches. Thin, very thin ones, but some matches with.
Pretty firelight.
It's a hex tablet, yeah, and that looks like a mint. And then what is that? Napkin?
Cellulose bandage for...
Toiletas. There you go, Dad.
Toiletas.
10 toiletas. You need
Little
those.
wipo.
Oh, I've bought the gas stove and I didn't realise they got an own hexamin
They got their own
stove.
gas stove. That's neat.
Damn it.
Well, save those. You won't eat that lot by now. You never get out of the bunker.
No. Pan. Galeta.
That goes with the paper.
Bread. So that feels very bready like. It can't be because of the cake. Oh no, it's like a biscuit. I think.
Like a Rosita biscuit.
Ah, yeah, it's
Oh,
a
you put
biscuit.
the pate on it, yeah.
For the pate. Right, that's me sorted. Change your plan, folks. You don't need boiling water for these rations, as far as I know. This is like peas and meat or something. So I'm just going to heat it up in this mess tin. Dad brought another mess tin with him. So we're going to just put that on a low heat.
Well, within
It's
the day,
meatballs,
anyway.
yeah, it's all
Within the day.
meatballs. We'll just heat those up.
If somebody's shooting at you, you've got to eat anything.
Yeah. Dad, what have you got on the menu today?
I have
This is a very
got
exquisite...
burnt hair smell, just to give it flavour.
This is an exquisite setup. Oh, spider, look at that. Oh, he blew up.
He's pretty explosive.
So what have you got? You've got Tommy
I'm going to
K.
turn this down. They love that heat, those spiders. There's another one. In fact, let me show you what I'm putting in there because we won't get up high.
So you're very prepared.
a
Bit of olive oil.
little bit of oil. Let's use actually. Is it virgin?
Napolina.
Oh, it's Italiano.
Napolina.
Napolina olive oil. A smidgen or not of butter, because if you use butter oil, it only gets very hot. The oil apparently stops the butter overheating.
Okay.
I'm going to let that melt down. I'll have to hold it because you're using the best cooker, which has wide teeth on it. And then I'm going to be using prawns.
Prawn.
Oh, yes, the prawns. And well, probably a couple of spiders. And some sweet, I'll put my finger over it, so we have sweet chilli sauce on top, and it will taste exquisite. In you go, my beauties.
I love that you bought a wok with you.
A what? Yeah.
Done. I've got some pate here. I don't have my knife. Well, I have a bushcraft knife, but
I've got my tongs here, do you want them? Or I've got
that's
my-
right. I'm just going to spread it with the spoon. I'm guessing it's chicken liver pate. That's actually really good.
Oh, you got it with the pate, yeah?
Yeah, that's quite nice. Let's give the old meatballs a go. Piping hot. But very nice.
They taste alright, don't they?
Really nice. Yeah, they're good. They've got like a sauce on them as well.
All we need, the top of this is a little of the sweet chilli sauce, quite a lot, actually, quite a lot of the sweet chilli sauce.
Bit of a red
Roll it up in cling film, and as you can see, I've bought my cutlery. Might actually bought me these, they're quite handy.
Have you ever had lunch, dinner in a pillbox?
No, I haven't actually.
This is a first.
And it is You've got to try one. There's a spoon. It's a clean one. I only washed it a year ago.
Oh, hold on, okay.
Mine's not too bad.
Did you say you washed it a year ago?
A year ago, yeah.
Oh, that's good, but that's sweet sauce.
The sweet sauce is good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah,
That's really
that's
good.
the only one, though, you're going to test. Sauce
Quick.
does it.
Quick scran is all you need, really, for overnights like this. Well, you're not overnighting, but
No.
for me, I don't mind. I don't need to have a gourmet one in here. Looks like we've got some mulled wine over there, Dad.
Everybody in the military should have one of these in a pillbox.
It's getting near the time of year, isn't it?
Mother and I have, unfortunately, as you can see, attacked it. But
Couldn't get more British than mulled wine in a pillbox.
honestly,
But I mean, that is just, yeah.
I could have put that in for cooking, couldn't I? I could have cooked in that. That would look really chefy. What I generally do, I find it interesting to use a lighter that's run out.
You like to challenge yourself.
Got it.
Oh, I can smell that wine from here. That is nice.
You imagine those spiders, they'd love that, they'd be drunk. I mean, this is one thing worries me. Hey, who's on watch and who's reloading? There's something wrong somewhere, isn't there? Hang on, no, stop the shooting. Please stop the shooting. We'll just have a meal. We'll start again about 8 o'clock.
No, this is pretty awesome though. Having never really been in these properly, been in other ones, but
we
not
played them
this
as
one.
kids. That's exceedingly warm. Not wine.
Wow, Stevie. Oh look, Dad, you even brought the glassware.
One has to toast what one's done during the day. Look at that.
Really,
You watch those glasses explode.
It's like
All
Mum's best.
over the
That's
napkin.
Mum's best crystal glasses, isn't it?
She doesn't know I've got a punch bowl glasses. I didn't bring the whole set.
So folks, Dad is heading off in a minute and I'm going to be doing the night in here. But he's given me one of his camp beds. They're not the easiest to set up, are they, Dad?
No, they're not well, I can use polite language. They're not good.
Cheers, Dad.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
And cheers to you guys watching.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah,
And to the fallen.
yeah exactly.
We will remember them.
And the mulled wine is the same colour.
Exactly. Cheers. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's good.
Perfect
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah,
We let
yeah.
it sit for about a minute putting that bed up. Oh,
Yeah.
that's lovely. There we go. You off, Dad?
Yeah, I think I've done my cooking for the night. Loaded up. If you hear a very large splash, you'll know that I have found the canal.
I'll see you out
Light on
this
first,
time.
right, 'cause it's a bit dark out there.
It is a bit. You can't get it through.
Bit of a problem. Come out.
You're through.
I told you before, don't shoot, guys. Don't shoot. I haven't finished. Okay, have a good night anyway.
Yeah, cheers, Dad. I will let you know how it goes in the morning. I'll give you a call.
Find my way back. Should be no problem at all. And then I'll see you later on, probably after lunch.
Yes.
Right, mate.
All right,
See you later
cheers.
on.
Take care, Dad.
Cheers, Ed.
See you in a bit. Getting dark now. Right, folks, let me show you the setup. Here we go. Amongst the beer cans and dog poo and cigarette packets, this is me, keeping it simple. Despite the fact it's definitely only a few degrees above freezing outside, it is nice and warm in here. Well folks, that is me for the night. Not going to be much to report, I don't think. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in the morning, where I hope to cook more of those Spanish rations. I don't think I need to cook many actually, I think it's mostly cold food. Cheers for watching folks, I'll catch you in the morning. Oh. Oh, I need some daylight. It's about 8:30 in the morning. And it's still, to be honest, not letting much light in here. I've got those tiny little loopholes showing the light. So it still feels like night, so I want to get outside and yeah, see the daylight. Still got a few bags of liquid Luna in stock. If you guys are interested in the TA Outdoors official coffee, head to taoutdoors.com or link in the description. Good stuff. Just used the 1 cup, so I just poured that in here, and it usually drips slightly. Put that back on top and then plunges it through. So I'm just using 1 cup for the whole thing. Just let it cool a bit now. I've still got the fruit cocktail for breakfast. Got some pate left, and obviously the sardines. But I might try a vitamin C drink just quickly after my coffee. We're going to try some of the vitamin C powder energy drink. It's much weaker than the British military MRE and the Norwegian energy drinks. Not amazing, but maybe it's because I've got a bit more water in it, who knows. Not a strong taste though. Anyway, let's pack up the rest of this gear. It's warmer today, so carrying the jacket and stuff, but yeah, a little bit chilly in there, but no airflow, which was quite nice in a way, but also not that nice because it's a bit sort of stuffy feeling. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Something a little bit different. I think maybe we'll pop back to the woods for the next one or something like that, maybe a coastal one. Either way, I'm very grateful for you guys watching. I do really appreciate it. We're about to pass 2 million subscribers, possibly when this video goes up or just soon after, so I'm sure I'll do something for that as well. But I do appreciate all of you who watch and just enjoy the videos and give me feedback and comments, both new and old subscribers. Yeah, you mean everything, so thank you so much for that. But obviously this episode is more about remembering those who have served and those who have fallen and given the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah, it's more for them. As I said in the last video, we will remember them. And yeah, just take a bit of time when you watch this to spare your thoughts for those who gave their lives, really, in the Great War, World War I, World War II, and those who've lost their lives in conflict, and those who have also served for our country. Thank you very much to those. Yeah, cheers for watching, folks, and I'll catch you in the next one.